OK, let's find out the results of this challenge then. Earlier, we told Jane and Frankie to text their partners to tell them I love you out of the blue because, according to a relationship expert, letting your partner know you're thinking about them throughout the day is the key to keeping things fresh. So, ladies, let's find out what happened. Frankie, you first. What did Wayne say?
Wayne said, really short and sweet, he said... Where is it? I can't even find it now. He said a lot since then. He just said...
Because you didn't know this part was coming up in the programme, did you, Frankie?
He said, no, I didn't. He literally just said, love you, how you doing, and a couple of kisses.
That's because you guys do this often, don't you? Tell each other.
Yeah, often. I do. I like to, if I'm thinking it or if I'm feeling it, I do like to send him a little message because I think that little element of surprise and just to let someone know that you're thinking of them is nice. And I think mainly just to get it back, to be honest, so that I feel loved and because I'm not needy at all.
Oh, I kind of feel like you're still in the throes of young love. So let's get someone that's like really into like long-term love for years and years and years. You know, older, more experienced. Jane.
Oh yes, there you go. What is it now? How long have we been together? 21 years. Never a crossword. So yes, I sent Gary a text this morning. Just said I love you, kiss, kiss. And I got this one back. Yeah, April Fool.
I told you that's what he was going to think.
So thanks for that, Gazza.
That's how loving you are all the time.
So is it fair to say that's an unusual text for Gary to get from you?
Well, I mean, you know, in the early days of a relationship, you do kind of... It's a big thing, isn't it? Say, I love you, and the kind of the face-to-face, I love you kind of thing was very much in the early days. I still say it now. I'd be like on the phone, you go, OK, right, yeah, see you later, love you, yeah, whatever. But for me to send him a text saying I love you is very suspicious behaviour indeed, and clearly he's rumbled.
And clearly he's rumbled you. Coleen, you're probably a bit like me, I think, when it comes to saying things like I love you to friends and family and what have you. Do you send texts like that throughout the day?
Yeah, I do send friends and family and always try and end it with love you. But I think I used to hate getting texts from ex-husbands or partners where they'd say love you, spelled Y-A at the end, because that's like an everyday love you. I love you is very intimate and very personal. Yeah. So when they text back love you, or the worst thing they could text back was, that's nice. That's nice.
There's nothing more...
Well done.
Yeah, well done. Nothing soul-destroying than texting a boyfriend or a girlfriend or partner, I love you, and getting nothing back.
It's awful.
But look, let's stick with the love theme because many weddings have shrunk in size in the past year because of COVID restrictions, obviously. But experts say that this is a trend that may well stick around, with many couples doing personal vows to match their new intimate small days. So, did you have a personal touch to your wedding, Frankie?
No, we didn't at all, actually. You know what? Wayne's not a very public person, so I think for him to do that, that would have been a really big deal. And he had the speech to do as well. And actually, for us, we chose all of the most simple vows, tried to make the actual ceremony as short as possible because we wanted to just get on to the party bit and have fun with our friends and family. So when I actually arrived at our wedding, the registrar was like, can I just talk to you for a second? I was like, yeah. I was like, oh, my God, Wayne's left me or something. And she was like, actually, what you've chosen is too short. It's only about 2.5 minutes long and it has to be X amount long. So do you mind if I just add some stuff to it? And I was like, yeah, OK, if you have to.
Stuff.
Yeah, we just had, like, no hymns, no readings, nothing. We just wanted to get to the point, get married, get out and have fun. So, and Wayne made up for it in the speech. He cried the whole way through it.
Well, you see, you have to be careful when you let other people write your vows, because when we renewed our wedding vows, purely, by the way, to embarrass the kids, about, well, 2017, 4 years ago, we went to the Elvis chapel in Vegas, and Elvis married us. Truly, and he did the vows. So I had to say to Gary, I promise not to step on your blue suede shoes. And Gary had to say, I promise to be your hunker, burning love. That isn't Gary, could we just clarify? It is, in fact, Elvis.
I did wonder.
I'm walking down towards Gary in that photo. I just want to quickly, I love this, right? So Brad Pitt, when he married Jennifer Aniston, vowed to split the difference on the thermostat. Well, we all know how that wedding turned out, don't
Yeah.
we? And Matthew McConaughey and Camilla Alves, who are still together, they whispered their vows in each other's ears so nobody else could hear.
That's cute. Boring for everyone watching.
Yeah, boring for everyone.
Might be
watching.
filthy.
I mean, I haven't yet walked down the aisle, but I think if I ever do walk down the aisle, for me, it'll probably be a very short ceremony for my other half, for Andy. But for me, it's my moment, and I will write some beautiful words that probably last a while.
On auto cue.
Yeah, I'll probably have a producer produce the whole thing. You know, because it's about me. Oh, and yes, a director, like Director Ollie, talks in my ear. I'd like a director, you know, making sure everything goes according. A full production.
Romance.
Andy can probably just do, like,
You've not thought
the
about
normal.
this at all, have you?
No, not at all, because essentially when I get married, it'll all be about me. And then we'll have, like, a massive party. If you did it all over again, Coleen, would you do personal vows?
No, I like the traditional vows, actually. Apart from the word obey, I had that taken out. And I'm very much looking forward to my son's wedding next year, which is a big event.
Oh, we
And
can't
that
wait
was
for
my
that.
son.
We can't wait for that. It's going to be a massive event. I think it'll be really exciting and something
Yeah.
nice for you all to look forward to. I'm going to be in so much trouble. I haven't even been proposed to. I'm going to be in so much trouble when this programme finishes. I'll let you know all about it next week.